Anyone running a real estate business knows they should be on YouTube in 2026, and maybe some have tried it. But in this video, I'm gonna break down 9 reasons why most real estate YouTube channels actually fail before they even get started. If you're new here, my name is Darren Chris. I've built over 1 million followers on social media, 150,000 subscribers on YouTube across my personal channels. So I feel like I know a thing or two when it comes to real estate YouTube channels, but let's dive into this one. Number 1 is no consistency. You might treat it like a campaign and not a commitment. You might think it's as if you're posting an ad online, but you're actually trying to build a presence online. So I know a lot of real estate agents, team members, brokers, or leaders that try to get into the space, and then they think that they can throw up a couple posts on Instagram and that's going to help grow their business. And once they get 5 likes, they stop because they don't think this is what actually works, and they're not going to get real buyers from social media in that sense. Well, Instagram is a lot of trends and vanity metrics on there and fake followers. Don't even get me started on these fake gurus right now. But when it comes to YouTube, you're actually building authentic authority and trust. Authenticity, that is. So you post 3 videos, you get 50 views, and then you disappear for 3 months. Well, that's not gonna help you. I always tell people to give it 60, 90 days minimum, 3-4 months in the space, 15 to 20 long form videos until YouTube will start to pick up your channel. They will understand that you want to be a YouTuber. You want to be on their platform. They see you posting every week at the same day, same time. They look at your channel as a TV show. And if you do this for 3 months, 90 days, I promise you, you will start seeing traction, and that's a promise. Come at me if you've been doing it for 90 days, every week, same day, same time, and you have no results, because I'll take the blame for that one. I've seen it across all different types of industries, but specifically real estate, it's gonna work for you. So number 2 is no system, winging it every video. You can't just wing it on long form content. You have to have a plan, have a system in place, know what you're going to speak on. You have to have a thumbnail and title scheduled and structured out if you actually want people to know, like, and trust you after watching your video. If you don't have a plan, you're going to fail. You prepare to fail, or you fail to prepare. Pretty sure that's the structure. And the more times you put yourself in those opportunities of potentially getting a win, getting a buyer, the luckier you will become. So you can't just wing it these days. You have to have a strategy, and the strategy is to stay consistent. I feel like everything, in a sense, comes down to the consistency aspect of it. So that's number 2. Number 3, corporate thumbnails and titles. I still can't believe. I've been saying this for years now, but in 2026, people are still putting the address in the title. That is ridiculous. Get the address out of the title. Nobody is searching up 12345 Orange Grove Drive. No one cares about the address of the property on a YouTube video. You're getting no clicks on that. Throw up your corporate videos on Vimeo or something, but not on YouTube, because it has no place there, and it's gonna hurt your channel more than you think it's actually helping. And also, I was going to go off on a tangent on because these corporate videos just blow my mind that you won't even try to put up a thumbnail. You have to go through the process of uploading the video, making a description, writing some tags, throwing in an end screen. So if you're going to do all that, why would you not figure out what kind of thumbnail to post, to put on the video? That's what people are going to look at before they click. YouTube is a click-first platform. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, scroll-first platforms. They don't care who you are. They're just going to scroll past you. They're just doing it to waste time. YouTube, they're doing it because they want to be educated. They want to learn something. It's really turning into an educational platform, which is why you might see people with 20, 30 views on your recommended page, which this has never been done before in the past couple of years. They're promoting the micro influencers because they want people to feel like they can build a life, an actual career out of making YouTube videos, which might have been hard 3 years ago. You probably had to have 1 million followers, but now you don't even need that many followers to build real brands, real systems, real strategy, real clients, real money in your pocket. So number 4, I had to give this one its own category just so I can rant on it a little bit harder, but that's having the address in The title. Stop doing it. Even if your title says touring an incredible luxury home with a waterfall in the backyard, 1278 Banana Boulevard. That will ruin your video. Truly, it's hard for me to explain my passion for how upset I get when I see that, because you're ruining a title that could reach an audience that you actually want to see your video. You're not, the address is doing nothing for your video, and I just want someone to tell me why you think that's a good idea. Well, the reason is you have no answer, because you're hoping that when someone Googles the address after going to your open house, that they're going to find your property tour. All you have to do is walk through the home, talk to the camera, speak your mind as you see things. You know something, a thing or two about the home. You're in the real estate space, aren't you? And so if you can make that 18 to 26 minutes long, or roughly 20 minutes, it will perform. It will do well. And especially if you stay consistent. So if you take everything I say in this video, you can build a business, a lifestyle. You can do a lot with what I'm saying here. So, addresses in title, enough of it. I never want to see it again. If I'm seeing more people post the address in the title, I will come to your office personally. I'll grab you by the collar and drag you out of there. Okay, not threatening. Not. I do not condone any physical violence. So, I'll take that statement back. But it definitely upsets me. So, number 5 is that they don't want it bad enough. Truly, I just feel like this YouTube rewards people that become obsessed with their platform. It's like every other platform out there. They want you on their platform longer, which hence longer videos work well, because the longer the watch time, the more you stay on YouTube, the more that they can push ads to you, right? It's all about money in the end, it's all about ads. So that is the real reason why they want you on their platform. But they want you to be obsessed with YouTube. They want to see your channel doing well. If you're posting every week, same day, same time for 4 months, it's almost impossible for you to fail, because YouTube wants you to win. They want you to like YouTube. Just think about it. Take a step back for a second. Think about it logically. They want you to continue to want to be a YouTuber. Be encouraged. Tell your friends, look, at YouTube is a fascinating tool for generating organic leads without paying anything. I'm doing this all myself. I have this whole YouTube strategy, this system, to where it is building a life that I could have never thought would have been possible. And now you are obsessed with the platform. You're telling your friends about it. They do the same thing, almost like what I'm doing here. I've been doing this for 7 years, made YouTube a full-time living, monetized it in many different aspects, and naturally people have come to me over time within the real estate industry, because that's the niche I've crafted here, in how I can help them. And so now I've built my company, Effortless Influence, in helping real estate agents build out a YouTube system that will generate them organic leads. One of our clients that we just signed 3 weeks ago is already getting 3 organic leads every single day just from the videos we are helping him produce. And he's been doing YouTube for 6 years, so he's not a noob at this whatsoever, and he was doing well himself. He's already doubling his income this year, on track for that at least. So the quality is important, but the consistency, the obsessiveness is more so important at the beginning, at least. So, number 6 is that they don't niche down. Some people in, let's say, you can be anywhere in Texas, in Massachusetts, in Florida. You can niche yourself as, oh, I'm the agent in Florida. I can help people in Miami, Tampa. Why don't I just tell people that I am going to be the Florida real estate professional? I want to do business all over the country. I'm going to be that USA referral agent. Come to me for referrals in Denver, in Seattle, in Wyoming. Well, you can't do that, because in your mind, you're thinking, oh, I'm leaving money on the table. What if they come to me and they want a house in Montana? I'm going to tell them what? I can't do business in Montana. I got to get my license in Montana. Why not? Well, you're leaving money on the table throughout the entire world then, because why aren't you drop shipping? Why aren't you also a loan officer? Why aren't you also flipping TVs on eBay? Well, you can do everything. That's the thing. If you're an entrepreneur, you can literally do anything and make $1 million, but it's easier if you stick to one thing. I mean, everyone has this problem with the shiny object syndrome, the woman in the red dress syndrome. It's, you always want what you feel like is on the other side and you feel like everything's a little bit easier. Everything is hard in life. Let's just get to the point. Business is hard, life is hard. Every day is going to be difficult in one way, shape, or another, and that's just what you have to go through in order to succeed and push past that barrier. So if you don't niche down and just pick a location or a city, a neighborhood, a street, the more niche you go, the better it will be for you. If you are saying, oh, I'm the agent in Tampa Bay, but go even more niche, I'm the agent in this neighborhood, and you make 20 videos on that neighborhood specifically, what do you think? People will be buying and selling homes, talking about that neighborhood in general, Googling that neighborhood. Just do a little Google search and figure out how many searches these specific smaller neighborhoods are getting on a weekly, monthly basis. And you'll see there's enough traction there for you to know dozens and dozens of people and do well. Real estate is a personal business. It is a face-to-face business. It's a relationship business. It's the more people that you know. So anyone that looks up a niche area, town, or neighborhood and find you as that person, you become that person for Orange Grove, Alabama, or wherever it is, they'll always think of you and they'll tell their friend. And so that's how it would compound, as opposed to if you just want to get your license in 10 different states because you think that you don't want to leave money on the table, right? So that was number 6. Number 7 is that they quit right before the breakthrough. So I've seen numerous amounts of times real estate team leaders, even with 20 people on their team, they want their entire team to be able to get leads through YouTube in one way, shape, or another. And they're making videos. It could even be 2 a week, 3 a week. They're like, oh, they get so excited. They'll see a motivational video by Gary Vee that tells them to post, or Alex Hormozy says post 100 times a day. So they'll post every single day, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And then that's when it plummets. And I think it is probably around 2.5, 3 weeks, because they do say by week 3 is how long it takes to form a habit. I think 14 to 21 days, they say, which is why by the 3rd week of January, you don't see anyone in the gym anymore, as opposed to the 1st week of January when everyone still has these aspirational goals to be in peak physical condition, but then it dwindles off slowly after week 3. So it's the same with content and with any sort of motivational goals that you might have in mind. If you can't stay, and this goes back to number 1, if you can't stay consistent with it, don't even start. Do something and figure out the cadence that you can actually make work. That's what I tell people. Like, it's not about posting every day. Obviously, the more the merrier. So if you can figure out and hire a large team to where you can post 1,000 times a day, that's going to be beneficial. But the most optimal for a single human being that still will generate you the biggest potential of having reach in this space is once a week, same day, same time. Look at all the TV shows out there. That's a capacity that we can consume someone's content, grow to know, like, and trust them, right? So don't quit before the breakthrough. Don't quit at the 3-week mark. Don't become a statistic. Stick with it. 3 months, 90 days. Give yourself those 90 days. I promise you'll be happy in the end. So number 8, they think they need the perfect equipment. No, you don't need to spend $5,000 on a Sony a7 III and a lens that's going to be $2,500 on top of that. You don't need a Shure mic. I just like using it sometimes because it looks fancy and the audio quality is pretty crisp. You don't need a DJI. You don't need a drone up in the air. You just need your iPhone. A few clients that we work with are still using their iPhones that they film themselves, maybe at their listing, maybe even at their desk like this, and they just speak for 20 minutes, and that's generating them enough business. You can do this yourself. You don't need help from anyone. You can just you are the niche in the end. The niche is you. That when everyone figures out what their niche is, and that goes back to don't niche down, or you're not niching down. Number 6 is you have all of the unique characteristics inside you already. All you have to do is speak clearly to a camera for 20 minutes. And that's what I'm doing in this video. So I'm practicing what I'm preaching as well. Speaking to cameras for 20 minutes. I do that in this video on this channel and on my other personal brand channels as well. So you can use your iPhone and build out a large personal brand, mixture of house tours and talking head educational videos. those are the two buckets of real estate content that I tell people. You have the entertainment, house tours, you have the educational in speaking on your cities, your local areas, and then you combine the two to generate a business that will eventually flourish into the life of your dreams, right? Number 9 is that they don't understand what YouTube actually does for your business. Now, this is interesting. I'm going to dive into this one a little bit because a lot of people ask me, oh, is YouTube just good for the exposure? Am I supposed to run ads on it? It's very interesting. I've been on YouTube for 7 years. I've been consuming YouTube for 15 years, right? Actually, I actually had a channel, 2006, story for another day, but every video and every channel got banned because of copyright when they implemented that in 2007. So I've been on this platform for quite some time, but a lot of people still, they don't realize that YouTube organic traffic finds buyers that will change your life, that will build a relationship with you, whether you know it or not. There are people probably watching this video right now, even though this channel isn't getting a tremendous amount of views as of now, there are probably people that are watching this on the other side of the camera that feel like you know me. And I couldn't even tell you who is viewing me on the other side. I have an idea because you should have your ideal client in the back of your head and who you want to be speaking to, which is if you're a real estate agent specifically, pretend that the buyer of the house that you're showing or trying to speak on is on the other side of that camera. And so that person will reach out to you when it's time. Psychologically, probably not on the first video. They do say it takes about 7 videos for people to consume before they even subscribe. So after that, maybe they'll then finally click on your free PDF link in the description. Well, there you go. Now you've got their email. Now you're cultivating them into your weekly email newsletter. And then in that aspect, it's the business side of things that will take place, the funnel, and then long term, they'll reach out when they're ready because you'll be top of mind for them because they remembered you speaking to them on a personal level in long form. You're not someone that's going to fake this AI slop that you see on Instagram and TikTok these days. So, but there's so much I could talk about when it comes to YouTube and how it can actually change your business in the real estate field. But I just know so many real estate professionals quit before they even give their channel a chance to get started. It is crazy. I'll always see agents from 2-3 years ago that maybe had a few videos do well and then they stopped. But if you keep up with it, you stay consistent, you stay motivated for more than 3 weeks at a time, I promise it will change your life just like it's changed mine. Appreciate you guys watching. Check out the links down in the description below if you're interested in building your brand in real estate online here in 2026. And join my free community as well. I have a lot of tips and tricks when it comes to building a house tour channel, whether that's in the educational space or entertainment. So thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.